Hi everybody, it's Diane here. Does anyone remember the Slap It In, Don't Think, etc. book I just finished several videos back? I already put it away in another room. I should have grabbed it, but I didn't think of that. Well, I started another one. And when I did the flip through of that, I did get a lot of favorable feedback, and thank you very much for that. And several people said, if you make another one, I hope you film it. So I'm filming it. Although I've already done a lot without you. So you can take a quick look. Yeah, I didn't know this kind of scrappy stuff, if people would really be interested in seeing it. So that's why I was doing it by myself for a while. Okay, here we are, the middle of the first signature. I have art down here. I have a fabric strip from that last journal cards video. And what I've been doing for the most part, not on every one, but I've been just sort of using one or two magazines and just leaving it at that. You know, for scrappy stuff and kind of a don't think about it. I don't want to be hunting around forever. Although so far I'm hunting around. Sometimes I do have leftover, you know, strips or whatever from a project. I don't have anything like that at the moment. And I do not like Brussels sprouts. My mother made me try them when I was a child. It was a big scene, let's just put it that way. I do make them for other people, but I don't eat them. Yeah, we all know Diane's diet revolves around chocolate and cookies and stuff. And I don't generally try to fussy cut in this book, but I don't know, all this negative white space around here seems sort of uninspiring. Well, we're near 90 degrees today. Yeah, I don't know. This weather lately, it's, you know, it's either 50 or 85. We have had some nice days, you know, some 70s-ish. But a lot of cool stuff too. Wow, that's neat. Wow, look at this picture. Isn't this cute? Funny. Chives. I have some chives in my garden. I never do anything with them. I just use them for decoration, so to speak, out in the yard. Yeah, this year they're not too great. Usually they're kind of bushy and tall, and this year it's sort of spindly. I don't know. Maybe they don't like this crazy weather either. And I'm sorry if you hear neighbors. It is a Saturday, so since it's nice out, we have lots of neighbor activity. I don't know if you noticed, I did paint a little bit in this one. That's kind of neat. If I feel it needs it. This was a watercolor book, I think. At any rate, there's some sort of painting technique back there. Well, have you been out in your yard? Do you have nice weather? I will say I've been kind of working a lot out there. You're probably all tired of hearing this, but I wanted to beat the locusts to get plants in, and it was supposed to get even hotter the next couple days. And then rain too, so I admit it, I was up my air too, although I wasn't really making noise. I was just thinking, would that go on in the glue book with the pots and that? But it does look more like a vase, doesn't it? Dan, you're not talking. Yeah, did you notice that too? I don't know. I have anything to say. She was concentrating. Leave her alone. All right. That's okay, and for this type of book, I shouldn't be thinking and stressing. But I don't know, does it need a color back there or tone down that mottled effect? I think that base gets a little lost. Let's see, is there a color? No, Diane, there are no colors in this magazine. Actually, I don't think there are. Well, as boring as this is, what would that look like? Actually, I don't know. Is that strictly gray? It almost looks like it's got a little green in it. I don't know. Crooked. We're not supposed to care in this book, though. Actually, that's better. It's a little short. Okay. Just maybe one little doodad over here, and then I think that's good to go. I'll pause and glue. How long have we been doing this? I can't read it. I don't know. 8 minutes? I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. Sometimes I can read those numbers and sometimes I can't. What about some of this stuff? Okay. Pause and glue. Yeah, it is 8 something. Why don't we come back and do a second one? Okay, hang on. Okay, glued in. I did add a couple strips and another one of these squares. And I narrowed the fabric a little bit. Okay. That's kind of cool. And now my neighbors have music going. I hope you can't hear that. Bell bottoms back in. July, August 2023. Yeah, catch up, Diane. Those actually look like elephant pants. Does anybody remember those? The originals. Apparently Diane does, right? That's an outdoor dog. That's not our neighbor dog, I mean. An outdoor neighbor dog. And I wasn't allowed to wear them to school. The elephant pants she's talking about. Yeah, boy, well, I suppose every generation could say this, but what kids wear to school is certainly different than when I went. They had school when you were a kid, Diane? Yeah. Ew, that could go on my pop page, couldn't it? In the glue book. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody ever knows what you're talking about, Diane. Elephant pants. They were bells, but they were really wide at the bottom. Now, I wasn't allowed to wear them to school. Not so much the style. My mom was afraid I was going to like trip over them or get them caught in a door or something. Because that's why Diane is so sensible now, right? I suppose she was probably right, right? And what would moms know about anything, right? A lot of neat stuff in here. Yeah, I know, Diane, you're passing it all up. But I was, looking for more scrappy, nondescript stuff. It is hard to make a scrappy collage when you don't have scrappies, right? What is that supposed to mean? This is a very smart looking chair, isn't it? Well, this was cut. Might work. I don't like this blue over here at all. Alright, we need something to cover that up. It's not that color blue. What color? I don't know. I didn't know there was going to be a quiz. Well, what about a real boring color? It's not bad. Stop sliding. It's a little short. Okay. She can take a hint. Get the weight out. Well, it took you long enough, Diane. Well, we were at the end of that, weren't we? Oh, Celosia, I like that. I've had some. It's never been that big. Oh, Feverfew, I like that too. We had that when I was a kid, so it always makes me think of that. I had some here, but it didn't survive. It's kind of a cool catalog. Well, this side needs something. You see that? Funny. What is this called again? Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. Okay, there you go. I think this just showed up. I don't think I'm sure I didn't request it. you guys experience sometimes when you request stuff like that, it like never shows up. I've, that happens to Diane. Maybe. You know, this side is not bad. I like that with the background plant there. Okay, can she read it now? No. I'm gonna pause, glue, finish this off because it's kind of hard for me to tell without fussy cutting, and you guys don't want to watch that. Alright, come back. They'll both be all done and trimmed and everything, and you can see them. Just a minute. Okay, here we are. I did swipe a little white paint over this corner. I didn't like it, so. Okay. A tad different. This didn't make it. We'll save that for the next page or something else. I kind of wanted this bowl of fruit on the chair. It was too similar in size to that. That didn't look right. I was going to hunt around for a year and a half to find a cat or something, so I put a word there. This was left from this stuff, so I just kind of added it. Put a little gold paper down here. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. Have a good day.